January is generally the coldest month in North Dakota, and for ranchers, their preparation for the cold never stops. Emmeline Ivy tells us about one rancher's unique method of getting his cattle through winter.
North Dakota winter.
They can be pretty brutal. I mean, there's winters where we push snow or blow snow for 2 or 3 hours before we can even do anything.
But luckily for longtime Hazelton rancher Jesse Kalber,
I love it. I love the cattle. I love living here.
as he says it, there are 3 things every good rancher must do for their cattle.
Keep them water, keep them bedded, and keep them out of the wind.
When dealing with extreme cold, Kalber says cattle need good feed to maintain their energy. Otherwise,
The first thing that'll go is they'll probably abort. They don't have enough energy to keep their calf in them. And then they'll start losing body condition. And if they lose enough body condition, they'll end up getting sick. And yeah, there's a possibility of death.
but for Kalber, method matters. He says typically ranchers will bring cattle home by the beginning of November and wean the calves. He says they'll keep the calves in the feedlot until they're ready to sell. From there, he says cows usually feed at home for the rest of winter. Instead,
We don't wean until end of December, and we bring them home and wean them. And then we sort off some cows that we want to sell and put the bred heifers with the cows that we're going to keep and send them back out to graze.
Kalber says cover crop and some grazing corn are sufficient for meeting the cattle's needs.
It is financial and time. I mean, it takes a lot of time to put up hay. It takes a lot of time to feed hay. And every time you start the tractor, it costs money to run it.
This year-long grazing operation allows Kalber to cut costs while ensuring his cows have enough food and energy to last through the winter. In Bismarck, I'm Emmeline Ivy for your News Leader.